So guys, as you can see, my topic is becoming the best version of yourself and be extremely happy with who you are and who God has called you to be. All right? And I want to get right into the topic because some of us miss who we really are, and that was one of the things that I had to look back into myself, because as a human being I try to fit myself into spaces where there were square holes and I was a round circle, so I could not have fit into that position. All right, so becoming the best version of myself. So I am Guyanese and I am just being me. I cannot put on anything else but just being my very best self. And I am very happy of the woman that I have become today. And let me give you guys a piece of information. Um, if you were living in the slums, not saying that I was living in the slums, if you were living in a, let's say, like a ghetto area, and you have elevated from that ghetto area, it's not that you are better than those in the ghetto, but the thing that you have come out from that. And all of us know not everybody living in the ghetto is impoverished people, right? Some just born and that is their location, and they just say, I am staying in that location. What about others who wants to elevate? I was not grown in a ghetto area. I grew up in a residential area in Guyana. I would call a residential area. Not bad things at that time was happening where I used to live. So I would have more call it a peaceful place to live, which I enjoy all of my childhood days where I used to live. Now guys, if you have emerged from out of where you are and you are in a better, you have migrated, or you have migrated, or you have chosen to make a different step in your life and not staying where you used to be, because a lot of things that I traversed through my life, I had to make very serious decisions on who I want to become, right? So I choose the life, I choose the road that I want to trod. And a lot of us have problems with each other with what road we choose. And I don't see that that should be a problem to anybody who choose a road. You should know the road that you're choosing and what is on that road. You should not be offensive to others or be offended that somebody else choose a life that they want to live. Be very comfortable with who you want to become. All right, and this is a lesson for many of us out there. We just want to be somebody else. I am me, I am Blossom. There have many other people with that name Blossom, and I can own, there's my DNA, it's only one me, right? And I can only be who God has called me to be. So I implore you ladies out there, just be the best version of yourself. Never wanting to be like somebody else, because I have passed through that. I have looked upon many people. I have looked upon some people who today that I said no. That at that point in time of my life, when I look at, I said no, that wasn't the way to go for me. When I get much more mature in life, I realize that, well, hey, you have a mind of your own and you have to choose and make right decisions. Now, growing up as a child, I always loved writing, so that's one of the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to write a story about myself. And also I really love fashion. fashion was a very big thing in my life, and that was something that I knew if I did not had an opportunity, maybe I would not have been here talking to you guys about everything that happened in my past. Now, at that time, I never even visualized that I'm going to move into that arena. Now, coming abroad, it was a very wonderful thing for me. I was so happy because I said, you know, back then in your childhood days, you saw a lot of stuff on the television, you know, and we have to watch those television stuff. A lot of them aren't true, and you know, the life and the things that they portray, you know, guys, don't let it fool you. It is not so dandy as you think it is. Explore life for yourself. Don't let anyone try to trick you into anything. Just explore life for yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Coming back to the topic, coming abroad, I felt so wonderful in my mind, my heart, my soul. I said, this is happening for me. It is happening, you know. But I never knew at that time the stuff that you have to go through to get to where you want to be in life. So I went through the mill. Some things I don't want to speak here on YouTube, but there are stuff, not stuff like bad stuff, like ill treatment, you know, our skin, you know, our skin tone has a lot to do with a lot of places that we trod, right? And I started to look into myself. So my first job that I had as a beauty advisor, and I was so happy of one of the prominent brands. Guys, I'm not using any names here, but I work for one of the most prominent brands around the world, and I was super happy and excited about that brand because each and every day I wake up and I said, yes, I'm becoming the best version of myself. My dreams, they are happening, they are coming to light. Everything that I pray and I ask God for, it is happening. And that was one of the things that, you know, I look forward to, you know, going to work and just helping young women and older women too to look their very best self, you know, and to encourage them at the same time. But like I said, when you are climbing for success, they have obstacles that will come in your way, and that was one of the things that met me. You know, that was one of the hurdles that I had to jump, right? And situations happened, all right? I was out from that job and I went to another beautiful one. Oh, it was amazing at the second job. I was so happy. I was super excited. I got the best treatment there. I was loved there. I love my colleagues there, and it was just a happy moment for me, and I saw myself just evolving, you know, to be the woman I wanted to become. So my advice is to anyone, you can become the best version of yourself, not looking upon any other body. Mind you, as you heard I said before, I look up to certain people when growing up, and when I got more mature, I never wanted to live the lifestyle that they were living anymore. I was mature enough to make good decisions for myself, and at that time, that's why I want to say now, take time in everything that you're doing. Take time and just pray a lot. All right? I don't want to be anybody else. I just want to be Blossom. I am Blossom. I always call myself a flower in the garden of life. I am a child of God, created for greatness. All right? Greatness is locked inside of each and every one of you. Each and every one of us has something to give back to the world. All right? And me here sitting with you, talking to you, it was something I long wanted to do. I never had the courage. I mean, on a day-to-day basis, meeting with people, talking to them, and I had so much of encouragement. Why you do not start a YouTube channel? And I was very hesitant about it because I know all of the obstacles that you would probably have to go through and the naysaying. Now guys, I'm here today to tell you that I really do not care about the naysayers. What I know about the naysayers, they propelled me, to be the best version of myself. And that's the truth. If you are not coming across obstacles in your life, then you won't be able to become the best version of yourself. You would be that person on the setback. No, if I do this, this person would say so. If I do this, this person. Remember, if you don't get critics, then you would not be able to progress properly. The critics make you progress properly, and some of that, there are lessons for each and every one of us. That all those negatives, if we take the negatives and try to put them on our head, I am pretty much sure some of us cannot fetch them. That's why I use my a little shorts the other day. I posted on Facebook about the invisible burdens and all of the invisible backpacks that we are taking with us. So guys, let us continue to scratch the negatives out of our lives. Just scratch them. They would pop up. They would pop up here, there, and everywhere. But we have to know ourselves. We truly have to know who God has created us to be. I am a child of God, created for greatness. Greatness is locked inside of me, and I am birthing it now. So, for those who would say, hey, what's wrong with her? Sweetheart, nothing is wrong with me. I am wonderful. I am fearfully and I'm wonderfully created by God, destined for greatness. And I wish the very same for each and every one of you women out there. Go chase your dreams. Do not look on anyone's clock. Look on your time. Pay attention to your clock. Run your own race. Win your race. Make sure you win your race successfully. All right, without looking on without looking on someone else's clock and all of the distractions. Leave that aside. As I said, they would pop up, but just move them along. Just like when we deleting emails, we delete them because it's too much going on, too much, and you have your goals to focus on. And before focusing on something else or what this person said, they don't care about you. That person that is speaking about you do not really care about you, and hello, they don't even care about their own self, because I truly believe that we women should never backtalk each other. What we women supposed to do is uplift each other, and that's why I am here to uplift you guys. You ladies are wonderful. You ladies are successful. You ladies are progressive. Go chase your dreams. Never allow the negatives to overpower your mind. God has given you not a spirit of fear, but He has given you of power. He has given you of love and of a sound mind. I hope my words fall on fruitful ears, that somebody would take what I have said to them today on this video and make it a part of their life. I do not want anybody to just say, I want to be like her. Hello, if you want to be like me, you have to come through all of what I went through in life to get to where I am today. Stop wanting to be like somebody else and be the best version of yourself. You guys are wonderful. I love you, and remember to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more motivational videos. I wish you guys all the best. Take care. This is Jamaicanese girl saying bye bye.